There's this event. A group of expert fighters has gathered in Nightcraw's national town to compete for the crown of Technical Martial Challenge. While the completion is locked in a stalemate, the arrival of you and Paimon could be the key to deciding a winner. My sister told me that this is short. Let me see. If this is actually short, I might just look into it. Let me see. If it is too short, like I don't know how short it is. Oh. Oh wow. If Lady Nefer is right, the expert we've been waiting for should be arriving any moment now. Kazuha is alive and well. Wow. Indeed, Mr. Sichech. The evening wind has already carried word of her presence. I expect, please, Hayo, please. I expect them to be in Snezhnaya, please, just like Wanderer in Noctry. You know, Wanderer, Albedo, Warka. Granted, Warka is a new character, but Wanderer and Albedo being here. Durin too. Durin released in this patch, so I don't know. Yeah, Wanderer and Albedo is a great example. Them being here, helping us with the story. And Kazuha being in Snezhnaya is something I want. Please. His ancestors were there. Please, please, please. Greetings to you, Travel and Paimon. It's been a while. It sure is. It sure has been. Seeing you both in such good spirits truly gladdens me. Kazuha, is that you? Long time no see. He wasn't even around in the event. Expo event in Noctry. He was with the main ship. Wow, I didn't expect to see you here in Noctry. Not along chatting with the Lightkeeper. Hold on a second. Why does everything feel kind of tense around here? That is hardly surprising. The competition is at its climax, and the masters of martial arts who have gathered here from various lands are now waiting for the final results. A competition of martial arts? That's right. Welcome to the finals of the Noctry Technical Martial Challenge. Sichich. Is it Sichich? Sichich? In contrast to a freewheeling anything-goes style of combat, the emphasis on this championship is on the competitor's use and mastery of weapon techniques. That's why our committee asked the Adventurers Guild to bring in a master swordsman from the Crux fleet as our consultant. Oh, that's nice. Basically, Nefer pulled up on a move. He's like, hey, we need someone. Oh, it's all coming together now. So you're a judge for the competition this time, Kazuha. That is correct. I was a little surprised myself. I did not expect word of the Crux clash to reach Noctry. Captain Beto and the others were just at a trade show in Nasha Town. Now that their business here has concluded, they are unlikely to come back anytime soon. Fair enough. As for myself, I presently have some leisure time and possess a measure of experience from the Crux clash. For that reason, I expected Mr. Sichich's invitation. Thanks to Mr. Kazuha's keen eye and his almost perfectly impartial judgment, we've been able to make good calls even in the most chaotic matches. But now we run into a problem. Each of the three finalists has their own strengths and none of them can overcome the other's techniques. At this rate, they could fight for days and still yield no result. No result in a competition? Oof, I almost never heard of that before. In my opinion, we would do well to proceed with that plan. Agreed, we'll have to rely on our expert among experts here to resolve our problem. Huh? What's going on? Why is Traveler the star here all of a sudden? If you were to demonstrate a portion of your skill, it might be enough to break the stalemate. Do you want me to put on an exhibition match? Do you want me to create more buzz? No, not quite. As the champion of the Crux Clash and a true master of martial arts, you will serve as the final trial to determine the victor. You will face each of the three finalists in turn, and we will assess them based on the challenge they present to you. The finalist who achieves the highest score will be crowned champion. And to recognize your contribution, we'll award you half of the original prize money as the compensation. That's a rather unheard of a solution, Paimon thinks. But I'll definitely break the deadlock and will come out better on the other side too. Very neat solution, Kazuha. I have to admit, I've never seen anything like this before. It's certainly a novel approach. That settles it then. Thank you for doing this, Traveler. Each of your three opponents has their own signature skills. I'm confident you will enjoy the bouts and demonstrate the bearing of a true champion at the same time. Okay. While you will not be able to use elemental skills or burst during these duels, you will have new abilities. Parry and hone technique. Oh, we had this last year. In the Nightmare event with the Mizuki, you know? I mean, that was like the Raiden's event, but when Mizuki released. Parry and hone technique. While holding the parry, you will raise your weapon in a defensive stance, greatly decreasing damage taken. A successful parry of your opponent's attack also reduces their toughness. If you parry just as your opponent launches their attack, it will trigger a perfect parry, which completely negates the damage you would have otherwise taken. Gain even more spirit and reduce your opponent's toughness even more when you perform a perfect parry. Successfully performing a parry accumulates spirit. Spirit will only accumulate over time in a friendly test bars. After spirit reaches a certain amount, you can use hone technique to significantly reduce your opponent's toughness and interrupt their current action. In this challenge, opponents have special toughness, which makes it more difficult to hurt them with normal attacks. Successfully parrying an opponent's attacks or using it, okay. Lower an opponent's toughness to 0 to leave them in an exhausted state where they are unable to move. When your opponent is in an exhausted state, approach them and use a normal attack to perform a powerful strike, which deals a large amount of damage and reduces their max toughness. If, after a while, you do not perform a powerful strike, your opponent will exit their exhausted state and recover their toughness. Okay. When your opponent is about to use a skill, their weapon will shine brightly. Perform a perfect parry against your opponent's skills to significantly reduce... Okay. Wait. Let me talk with... Onyx Agate, Gaomaru Sumire, and Diminished 7th Arpeggio. Let me talk with Kazuha first. How have things been lately? I hope all is well. I'm not as tired as before, but I hear that you continue to extend your assistance to individuals of all stripes, even at the risk of your own safety. Or perhaps you have already found the secret to balancing the rigors of battle with the comfort of rest. If that is the case, it is a secret I must learn from you. Well, I'm happy to teach you, if you would be around. Okay, I misclicked that. I misclicked. How have you been doing lately, Kazuha? Oh, thank you for asking. All is well within me. Boss was the one who suggested that I come to Nokra to experience the sounds of nature in a different land. True, he loves that. I also taken the opportunity to visit Heijo's adventure friend with a few gifts. Oh, who was that? Heijo was here. Heizo was here. Who's... Is that Linnea? I don't remember, actually. When I learned of this contest, I agreed to take part as I believe this to be an excellent opportunity to broaden my horizons. Heizo... friend... not cry. Hazel meets Yahoda. True. He was looking for he was looking for someone in here. And he was actually getting intel from Yahoda. True. I forgot that. After all, I still have much to learn in the ways of martial arts. I haven't had any conflicts with the Fatui here, and they seem to maintain some kind of cooperation with you. So I'll treat them with neutrality. Also, learning about the different combat styles of the Fatui would be nothing but beneficial. I'll be counting on you this time, Traveler. Guide them so they may demonstrate the very best of their abilities. Okay. Oh, the last one's let's chat it again later. Yes, do whatever you have to do first. There's no rush. Okay, this big dude, Onyx Agate, I guess. Greetings, Traveler. I've been told that you will be my trial. I do hope that the experience would be enjoyable for us both. So unexpectedly polite. Okay, that's mean. Courtesy is the air of the civilized. While it is present, it passed unnoticed. Yet once it is withdrawn, its absence is immediately and keenly felt. Okay. Bombardier Porichik Stepanian. That was the lesson Major Valerie taught me when I first enlisted. Though these were not his exact words, it was, I believe, what he meant. Major Valerie is one of the people I respect most, and I take great care not to utter so much as a single crude word while I am in camp here. After being assigned under Lady Marionette, he was in the bit. Okay, he was with Sandrone. Even when I had an unfortunate clash with the Frostmourne Science and had eggs thrown at my face, I still didn't resort to insults or violence. Instead, I tried my best to reason things out with them. You got quite a good temper. There aren't many Fatu soldiers like you. The only time I lost it in these past years was upon learning that the Lady Marionette had met with a mishap. Well, I never have received a direct order from the Lady Marionette herself. Her Boschko land cruisers are undeniably reliable and durable. To become a steadfast war machine like the Bosco has been my lifelong pursuit. When the Wild Hunt and that unreasonable monster stormed the Experimental Design Bureau... Oh, he was talking about Riri, my bad. In the Act 3. My blade was chipped from all the fighting, yet I still couldn't stop them. If not for the Bosco Land Cruiser there helping me break through, I would not have survived at the docks. Though I never nearly perished later in an energy field cast by another one of the 11. But that's another story. When I learned of the news while lying in the hospital, I was plunged into utter shock and terror. Damn. That's all in the past now. My companions and I defeated the culprit. Yes, you did. Speaking solely for myself, I would like to offer you my utmost respect. Now that I am under the command of my Major Valerie again, I may soon make my return to Shinaya. I suppose that to have received your guidance here in Nakrai before I return would make my tour here all the more honorable. What a nice guy. Then I won't hold back. Certainly, you can beat me up until I end up on all fours, and that would suit me just fine. Okay. That's a different way to look at it, but I guess it's fine. Diminished 7th Arpeggio. Creative Sword Instructor Budanoa. Would you like some cake, Lady Traveler? Did you just call me Lady? Yes, you're a friend of the Lady Arlekinos and someone my boss respect. Yes, you're a friend of Lady Arlekinos and someone my boss respects. So of course I have to pay you the utmost respect too. Why are you here instead of in Fontaine? Oh, it's just some usual shuffling of personnel. Lady Marionette's troops took quite a hit earlier and will need some time to return to their full combat capabilities. Apart from local reinforcements, Lady Arlecchino has also sent several companies here to Nakrai to strengthen the defense of the Design Bureau along with some other areas. Now that things have settled down in Nakrai, the companies are getting ready to head back to their old posts. That's why I have been given block leave, and the reason I'm lucky enough to take part in this competition. Oh, you know what I just realized? That's kind of weird thing to realize, but we never seen Piero around. Interesting. That's why I've been giving, yeah, because in God's limits, I don't remember that. He was in here, not cry, when he was giving his monologue, being cool as always. But he's not around at all, and they never talked about him being around. You know, like for a while, the Dottore Colombina and Sandrone was here for the experiments and stuff, and to look around in here, and then Pantalone and Pulcinella was coming and going in here, Arlecchino as well to help, but they didn't talk about Piero at all to come here and do stuff. Dottore is dead, Sandrone is dead. Colombina left Potui, so no one's here. Maybe Piero can come back now? That's... You know what, when I think about it, that kind of sounds stupid. But no one's around, and Pantalone was in Sumeru. I guess Arlecchino is in Fontaine. Child is child. I don't know if they will give him a job like that. Pulcinella is the mayor, so he's looking around in Snezhnaya, doing things in Snezhnaya. So Pierre might come here to look things through. Maybe because when you think about it, bro, I where did that go? Oh, there it is. Wow. Bro, it fell on the ground and I couldn't find it. Because in the God's limit, Shade said that, like, hey, things are getting fucked up. It's time we intervene. And they haven't done anything. And then we saw Shades in 6.6 when they talk with, you name it. They talk with Nahida, right? And what happened? They're like, are you sure you're gonna burn it, girl? And Nahida was like, yep, I have to. Which they were like, okay, I guess. Which is an important thing to do. You know, Irminsul has been burned now. And so that's why they might have a meeting. And Asmodee is not around. And they're like, it's time we intervene. So that whole talk about stuff might not happen. Still. Or I'm just cooked. I don't know. But when you think about it, none of those things happen at all. That's why I've been giving Blackleaf and yeah, you read that. Interesting. Yeah, why not? If the food's already on the table, might as well dig in. I just realized it's all gone. My apologies. Really? It's been 10 or 15 years. I thought the pain was already gone enough. Fucking Portal 2. I'll make sure to bring some more sweet. I'll make sure to bring more sweets from Fontaine next time. Was it Portal 1? Who cares? I'll make sure to bring more sweets from Fontaine next time, so I'll always have some on hand if I see you again. Okay. My apologies. I'm afraid the gate's gone. That's not how the Fatu operatives behave. Well, again, that's mean. Should I say I've been waiting for you and strike right away? If you want, you could have it. But if I raise my arms against you and Nash it down and later Arkina finds out, I'll certainly be punished. Besides, I'm not that arrogant. I wouldn't dream of trading blows with you without some rules to keep things in check. According to my students, you'd beat me in an instant, so I'd best not to make a fool of myself. Okay, these ones are the last one. Sumire. Oh, so you're the final trial guardian Mr. Sichich was talking about. That's reassuring. And you are... Inspector Sumire of the Shumatsuban. I'm here with my Ninken partner to sharpen my martial arts skill. Sayu has spoken of your abilities many times, and now I may finally witness them for myself. Please don't pull your punches with any of us. I'm not the one footing the medical bills for the other two anyway. Gaomaru is the Ninken I've raised since it was a pup. The true model and leader for the newest generation of Ninkens. Gaomaru may still be a little bit behind the ears, but with a new and improved training method that was put in place, its battle capabilities should be on par with Mr. Final Ray of Dusk's Taromaru at his prime. Yes, we should be more or less there. I hope you to enjoy the battle. And please, don't be too hard on Gaomaru. Otherwise, I won't be able to bear it. Gaomaru. Hello. You cute little pup. This Ninken seems rather fond of you. His eyes are sparkling with excitement. Goodbye, friend. Let me see. Listen about that dog sounds. Ooh, rough. Good doggy. Sparkle in the Lincoln's eyes intensifies. Seems like it's really pleased. Okay, let's go. Cheech. Hello, final trial guardian. Would you like to begin with the contestants now? Have we met before? You remember me? You got a good memory. You saw me at the Lightkeeper's office when you were on an investigation. Oh, maybe. Was he the dude in the event when we were going in? Never was talking with someone. I think that was Siege. And then he left. Then we talked with Nefer, and Nefer said, "Hey, I want you to look around at the expo." I was called there by Lady Nefer to handle some paperwork. Thank you for all that you did for Sergeant Major Sosi. Have we met before? Huh, I don't realize that Lightkeepers were involved in this competition too. I suppose I can be honest with you since you work with Lady Nefer. This competition had nothing to do with Lightkeepers originally, and we generally don't get involved in events like this either. However, to ensure our combat readiness, we have to learn about and assess the combat capabilities of various parties from time to time. And personally, the more I know, the better too. That's why I went along with Saren's suggestion and took on the role of the host in his place. And I've definitely seen several really capable individuals in action so far. Fortunately, most of them are no longer here after being eliminated by our dear 3 finalists. Actually, I'm also really curious to see what happens when Mr. Kaidara really goes all out. The 3 finalists are pretty much aces in their own right. If you ask me, the only people in Nokrai who are better fighters than they are would be Lady Nefer, Flins, Officer Itloa, and Yahoda. But I can't help feeling that under Mr. Kaidara's polite and easygoing presence lies a certain depth that's quietly profound. Even during matches that have left me slack-jawed, he seems accustomed to such scenes, delivering calm and objective delivering calm and objective commentary throughout. Of course, that humble yet unflappable demeanor is something every warrior, or more elegantly put, every martial artist, can learn from. We have faced life and death situations together. He stopped the blade of a god. No wonder, the way you two interact is like comrades who have fought bloody battles side by side. To be someone to stand beside you against powerful foes, that certainly commands respect. To make up for that, I shall personally throw a dinner in Mr. Kaidara's honor after the competition. That's nice. Okay, let's begin. Alright, please follow me to the arena then. Okay, during the friendly test boss, Prince Spirit slowly recovers over time. Leader of the Shumatsuban, up-and-coming Ninken troop, accompanied to the competition by Inspector Sumure. As a rising star of the Inuzuma's martial sea, Gaomori once traveled to Dragonspine to train and significantly increased its strength, going on to defeat all Ninkens and ninjas from the same cohort in the Shumatsuban internal trials, and withstanding Sayu's stronger attacks for a record-breaking amount of time. His attacks embody the essence of Ninken blade work, speed and precision. Let's see. Well, isn't this what we read already? It will trigger a perfect parry, which completely negates the damage you would have undertaken. Even more spirit, even more, okay. Yeah, this is what I read, yeah. Are you ready? Yes. Alright then, the final's about to take the stage. Prepare bout of sparring allows you and your opponents to familiarize yourself with each other's style. Okay, I'm late. Do I not press it? I don't get it. I am failing hard. Okay, let me restart. Oh my god, the timing. Not bad. Nice. Nice. Oh. There we go. GG. Nice. Measured victory. That's class. Spirit does not slowly recover over time. Opponents on the farm do not hold back. Their moves and skills will be different. They will attack with more destructive force. Let me try. Are you ready? Yep. Let's try. Mexican standoff. Let's go. Okay. Not that good, but okay. Nice. Nice. 30 seconds. No. No. Taylor has defeated the finalists swiftly and decisively. Okay, do it again. We got this. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. And now diminished 7th arpeggio. Diminished 7th arpeggio will use cryo skills that apply cryo and also reduce the target's all speed when they hit. During the friendly test bar, okay. Sportsmanship instructor working for the Fatu Harbinger, the Knave, fond of playing symphonies with particular melodies while training recruits. Their moniker comes from their tendency to perform knockout blows to their students when a certain chord is played. Rumor has it that diminished seventh arpeggio and Yusuit were childhood friends who even served together on the front lines, though for some reason they parted ways some years ago. Who's Yusuit? 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 Let me see. Is this the boss? Ah, this is the Locan legend. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I know who it is. Who would win in a fight between them has long been a hot topic among the lower ranks of the Fatui. Let's go. Alright, ready? Let's begin.
Please appreciate my sincerity. Sometimes,
Okay.
apologies. Forgive my discourtesy. Look out. Apologies.
Me.
Look out.
Ow. Nice. There we go. Now the second one. In formal trial, the spirit does not slowly approach. Formal trial, do not hold back. Okay. Yeah, it's the same stuff. Let's see. Let's go. Mexican stand-up time.
Please appreciate my sincerity. Please hold for just a moment. Forgive my prior inconsideration.
Nice. Oh, I missed that. Damn it. There we go.
Apologies. Forgive my prior inconsideration. Pardon me.
Okay, the second one was me. There we go. Nice. Then the last one, the dude. Onyx Agawal is part of skills that deal a large amount of damage on hit. Okay. Soldier hailing from the famed first Grenadier Guards of the Shnezhnaya Model Warrior in the 3rd Company assigned to guard the Experimental Design Bureau. He has received numerous commendations from his performance in live fire exercises and battles against monsters, and is considered to be Major Valerie's star student. Bombardier Poricik Stepanyan's confirmed Wild Hunt kills during the battle to defend the Experimental Design Bureau totaled 61. Despite having his weapon shattered, his legs broken, and being on the verge of death from his fight with the hero Solnari, he nevertheless managed to crawl to his force's rallying point, thus securing his survival. Bro, who is this man?
Use of force authorized.
Okay. it up. Nice, easy. This is fun, not gonna lie. Pyro and Electro skills. After taking overloaded in the target, they will deal a large amount of damage. Oh wow. Okay. Let's go.
Use of force authorized. I warn you! You don't know what's good for you!
Wow. Oh my god, I missed it all. Can I do this?
Looks like the fool! You don't know what's good for you!
Yeah. He's beating the shit out of me.
I warn you! Looks like fool! You don't know what's good for you!
There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Can I kill him on time? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yay! This was the hardest one. Oh, complete a full battle. Defeat your opponents. Defeat your opponents within 100 seconds. Okay. Oh, we're done? Okay. I guess. I mean, we got all the primogems, so I guess we're gonna talk with them. I believe you have already made up your mind, traveler. Right, I may call the lines. There's been a truly spectacular and thrilling competition, and now it's time to announce the results. We would like to invite our final trial warden, Traveler, to name the champion from among the 3 finalists. Huh? So Traveler gets to choose the final winner? Whoa, this has to be a first. Looks like Traveler has become the most important judge in this challenge. The winner is the cutest little pup Mario. I declare Onyx Agate to be most outstanding competitor of them all. In my opinion, the winner is diminished 7th Arpeggio. I think the Onyx Agate was the hardest one. He beat the shit out of me. Yeah, it must have been tough dealing with this big and tall Fatus, wielding a great sword, alright. Who, me? Thank you for this honor, it means a lot to me. Everyone has done pretty well. My guess is I was just fortunate enough to get a better beat on Traveler's pace, probably. Rough. See that, Galmar? You must learn from Onyx Agate. Nicely done, Bombardier. Richnix Battalion. I'm sure my jewelry will also become proud of you. Will also be very proud of you. While we're not holding a grand prize ceremony, I said that you all value practical combat and tend to keep a low profile in your daily lives anyway. This honor coming from Traveler herself is just about the highest honor one can receive and not cry. Among not far surprises, ordinary trophies, and medals. You folks are probably the very first in the whole of Tibet to receive a prize from Traveler in this manner. Oh, maybe. We do not need any pomp or ceremony, this is more than enough. Isn't that so, Budonova? Of course, maybe my people can host a challenge the next time and make it an even bigger affair. That was nice. That was a cool one. I would like to play with more with these. We should have at least 100 competitors in the qualifiers to start with. That way, we might be able to discover some unknown or unaffiliated talents. That makes a lot of sense. The Bombardiers will also be pleased to organize something like this. I shall write up a proposal for Major Valerie. Schmatzman will also, if organizing this thing is going to cost tens of millions or more, then never mind. But the Ninken troop will take part nevertheless. Woo. I thank each and every one of you for your kind offers. However, it is my opinion that once a competition like this is held and funded by a powerful faction, things may be a little different. Would any of you be able to resist the temptation to recruit any unaffiliated competitor who performs well, for example? Ah, Kazuha, you mean? That's right, the best candidate to host a competition like this will be the relatively neutral Adventurers Guild. Yes, we have to keep the competition free of any other interests. He's right, the competition must be held only for competitors' sake and nothing else. Yeah, Paimon thinks she gets it too. Allow Paimon to state things bluntly then. Although the 2-for-2 contestants this time around have been really polite, some of your colleagues can be super mean and even get right to attacking us without giving us a chance to speak. If the Patu end up running this competition, who's to say they won't end up recruiting the top finishers, and that means we'll basically be helping you scout out the talent to fight against us. There's no denying that now. I hear what you two are saying, but I can't make any end promises on behalf of the others. Different units have different missions and ways of doing things, and the words of this mere junior officer do not hold much weight. Mr. Kaidahara makes a valid point, and Traveler and Paimon's concerns are just as understandable. Alright, you two, stop scheming and just enjoy the thrill of combat like Almara over here. You're right, a foot soldier like me should leave matters like this to my senior officers and focus solely on combat. Next time we face off, you can expect to see improvements in my skills. And I will make sure to bring enough cake for everyone, I hope. I hope. Madam. There we go. Now I can tell my comment that I had the fine battle with the Traveler. They'll be howling from jealousy. It'd be my pleasure to have another exchange with you again should we see each other in Shinai in the future. I hope so. I really hope so. Galmaru. Ruff, 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 ruff. Looks like Galmaru had a really good time. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the guidance. I hope we can do this again in the future. Diminished 7 arpeggio. Ooh, looks like everyone's happy with the result of the competition. Time for me to head back to work. Life is unpredictable and no one knows what the future holds. Maybe one day if I get fired from the Fatui and you have your own team, I might just come join you. If that time ever comes, I hope you won't turn me away from being too weak. So goodbye buddy. It's been just a second, but it's been a pleasant one. This visit to Nakra has proven most rewarding. Beyond the delight of witnessing some splendid natural scenery, I've also had the privilege of learning from this distinctive martial contest. The presence at the event has also given much more food for thought. I should certainly write down what I witnessed in my travel journal. It is almost time for me to return to the Crux fleet. When my journal is finished, I would be honored if you could spare a moment to read them. Yeah, we should work together like this more often, and we can also go sightseeing next time. Sure, there will be more opportunities like this. I'll look forward to seeing you again. I hope so. Sichi, goodbye, buddy. I gathered quite a bit of intel this time. I suppose it's good business etiquette to share them with the Curatorium of Secrets. If it benefits Nefer, then I'm all for it. I'm actually indebted to the Curatorium in a way. Ms. Nefer has provided us with intel that has helped my squad on several occasions. Nice. That was nice.